today's features topic is challenging times for association finances. And it probably should have been labeled the domino effect. Because clearly, when the economy is in such dire straits and more is anticipated, we're looking at what will be the effect or the result of, or the many results of, this pandemic. It's going to really have some severe financial impacts to individuals, and that ultimately affects the associations that govern those individuals. So I'm going to throw out my first, and I think my most important question to Robert Yaffe. What challenges on the macro level do you see for condominium associations resulting from COVID-19? Will this be a deja vu for me and you? Will there be a return to normal? Or are we going right back to 2008?
I don't think we're quite going back to 2008 because we don't have the mortgage meltdown, at least yet. But this is a very challenging time for associations just with respect to operations. I mean, putting aside financial issues for a moment, I think we've all experienced in our buildings the social distancing and closing of common elements and recreational facilities, perhaps having to talk to board members or managers over Zoom or through the door or on the phone instead of personal communication. So, it's really challenging, and we don't know how long this is going to go on. Of course, a lot of the associations are adopting emergency rules under emergency rulemaking authority with respect to who can and cannot come into the buildings and personnel and, really perhaps incurring additional expenses. A lot of the buildings are having regular cleaning services, outside parties coming in and sanitizing the buildings and so forth. So associations have to look at their budgets, they have to look at collection policies, and determine how they can go forward and continue to responsibly operate the buildings and provide whatever limited services we have at this time with a view towards reopening services in the future and how that's going to work.